Thank you very much for the like.
Gigatip4051. Welcome to my channel. At Gigatip4051 said, welcome back.
Hello, Ginger Dip. How are you doing?
At Robert7489. Welcome to my channel. At Robert7489 said, that was reasonably quick, Jose. At Gigatip4051.
Yes, it was,
said,
Rob.
Good.
Yes, it was reasonably quick. How are you two doing?
At Gigatip4051 said, Robert, always happy you're here. At Robert7489 said, do you find pickups faster than deliveries? At Gigatip4051 said, I'm good.
Yeah. Yes, Robert. I think so. But it depends. It's not very straightforward. Some are faster than ours. Some are faster than others. Some collections might be faster. Some deliveries might be faster. It varies. It's not straightforward. Back to Bristol now.
At Robert7489 said, I'm sitting on the veranda watching the rain. Doubt is I will get my walk in this morning. At M.Atthew, welcome to my channel. At M.Atthew said, he's driving again.
Yes, Matthew, that's right, man. Driving again. Robert, that sounds very relaxing, Robert. Sounds like you don't need a walk, just need to sit there and look at the rain, enjoy the view.
At Gigatip4051 said, welcome Matthew. At Markspano-K6W. Welcome to my channel. At Markspano-K6W said, hello. At Gigatip4051 said, Robert sounds beautiful. At Robert7489 said, so relaxing. However, I do enjoy my walks. At Gigatip4051 said, Mark, hello.
That's right, Matthew and Mark, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. Your support is greatly appreciated.
At Markspano-K6W said, everyday work. At Markspano-K6W said, everyday work.
No rest for the wicked, mate. No rest for the wicked. Heading back to Avonmouth now. I need to go
At Gigatip4051 said, work, work, work.
Yeah, that's right, Ginger. We're not all as lucky as Ginger, riding the waves all the time.
At Markspano-K6W said, yes, you need to work to help your parents.
No, I don't help my parents. I help myself. I gotta get back to Avonmouth to heat my food now. I'm dying of hunger. So it's oh, Mark Hispano.
And
So,
Mark Spano-K6W said, "What tears of joy, tears of joy." And Gagadip4051 said, "Mark 1, take care of my daughter."
Mark, did you? I think you might have been timed out for 24 hours, isn't it? I had a moderator who was a 10-year-old, and I think he wrongly timed you out. So I apologize about that, Mark.
And Mark Spano-K6W said, "What do you do when you pass a white lady?" And Mark Spano-K6W said, "Lahara." And Gagadip4051 said, "Alfonso, my friend, glad you're here."
Hello, Alfonso. How are
And
you
Mark
doing?
Spano-K6W said, "Sorry I said that."
Welcome, and thank you very much, Alfonso, for being here. No worries, Mark. You might have gotten a bit excited.
At Alfonso Milligan 9511. Welcome to my channel. At Alfonso Milligan 9511 said, hand pink waving. I'm good. H are you?
I'm very well. Very well, thank you, Alfonso. Just a bit hungry, but I'm heading back to Avonmouth. I need to get to the microwave to heat up my food, and then I can have something to eat.
Spano-K6W said, "What is your truck carrying?" And Mark Spano-K6W said, "Cargo." At Alfonso Milligan 9511 said, hand pink waving. Hi Ginger. GTSY 2.
I'm pulling a double-decker fridge, and it's full of chicken. So I just was at the poultry farm.
At Steve Dashmont, welcome to my channel. At Steve Dashmont said, hello again, where are you heading now?
Hello, Steve. Heading back to Avonmouth from Columpton.
At Gigaton 4051 said, that guy's in a hurry.
Yes, he is. He's flying.
At Mark Spano-K6W said, wow, I like chicken pet.
Yeah, it's full load of chicken. Lots of chicken.
At Gigaton 4051 said, Steve, so good to see you. At Steve Dashmont said, how long is the journey tonight?
It's about hour and a half, hour 45 minutes,
At
thereabouts. I
Steve
think.
Dashmont said, hi Ginger hand whipping.
Yeah, probably about an hour and a half to get back to Avonmouth.
At Steve Dashmont said, what time you finishing today?
Probably finishing about 5, 6 in the morning, probably.
And Mark Spano-K6W said, I used to buy a chicken and I took care of it, but at night my cat ate it. And
Oh.
Steve Dashmont said, sorry I've never asked you your name.
My name is Jose, Jose, as in Jose Mourinho.
And Mark Spano-K6W said, our name is Jose.
Yeah, that's right. My name is Jose.
And Mark Spano-K6W said, his name is Jose.
Yep.
And Steve Dashmont said, nice to meet you, Jose.
Nice to meet you, mate. Nice to meet you as well, Mark. Story Steve. Nice to meet you, Steve, mate. Yeah, I know you were here earlier. I just sorry about getting the name wrong.
And Mark Spano-K6W said, I'm just going to rest, bye. And Steve Dashmont said, what's a name we will get in Robert times Peter lol I mean Jose. And Mark Spano-K6W said, see you next live. And Gigadip 4051
See you, Mark.
said, get good rest, Mark.
Yeah, thank you very much for your support today. See you around.
And Mark Spano-K6W said, I will.
Bye-bye, Mark.
And Steve Dashmont said, are you back out Sunday night, Jose? At Robert7489 said, cheers Mark. At Gilbertip4051 said, God of War welcome. At DJMCDJ Quarantine 8957 welcome to my channel. At DJMCDJ Quarantine 8957 said, hi, are you driving the UK? Looked at the M1 motorway.
Steve, no,
At Alfonso Milligan
at this moment in time I'm not
said,
out.
hand pink waving, Jose, Ginger, TC, nice to see, Yal. At Gigatip4051 said,
Cheers,
welcome
Alfonso.
to the stream.
At this moment in time I'm not out tomorrow. That might change, but nothing for tomorrow. They didn't give me a shift tomorrow. Welcome everyone. Sorry if I didn't get your name because I didn't get the speech chat is going too fast.
At Steve Dashmont said, is it agency work you do, Jose?
Yes, I do, Steve. That's right, mate. So the agency didn't give me a shift for tomorrow. How about yourself, Steve? What work do you do?
And Steve Dashmont said, I'm a cleaning manager, so I get weekends off.
Yes, you're right, Steve. My bad. I remember you said about the cleaning manager. You're right. Yeah. Well, enjoy the weekend, mate, as best as you can.
And Steve Dashmont said, don't worry, Jose, you speak to many people, you can't remember us all the time, Jose.
No worries. Cheers, mate. Cheers.
And Gary_Vito. Welcome to my channel. And Gary_Vito said, good morning. And Steve Dashmont
Good morning,
said,
Gary.
is your wife due soon, Jose? And Gilgatip4051 said, Steve, be I the law.
Yes, Steve. My wife is due over in about 16 days now. So on the 19th, I've got to drive to London to
And Gilgatip4051
collect her from the airport.
said, Gary, welcome. And Gary_Vito said, Good to see the roads are clear. And Steve Dashmont said, brilliant Jose, will you be taking some time off to spend time with her?
Yes, probably. Not a lot. I'll probably take 2 or 3 days. She's not coming for very long. She's just coming for about 5 days. So I'll probably take 2 days off or something like that, because I've got to keep working, because in June I go away for 3 weeks. My wife's due to give birth at the end of June, so I need to go away for that. And then in August I've got to go away again, maybe for 2 weeks to Turkey. So I've got lots of time off planned for the rest of the year. So
it must be hard for you both when she goes back home.
Yes, it is, but we're kind of used to it now. You know, we've been living like this for about 5 years. It's not ideal, but it's what we've got to live with, and hopefully it's all going to be sorted soon.
And Steve Dashmont said, how long before she can stay here?
Well, my wife's got a visa. She can be here full time already, and but she's got a son from a previous relationship, and they haven't given him a visa. So she's coming over because we've got to go to an appeal session, and hopefully the judge is going to give him the visa, and then they can come over.
And Steve Dashmont said, I hope so, Jose, crossed fingers.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I also hope so.
At Redemption 1123, welcome to my channel. At Redemption 1123 said, how's it going? Have you got long left on the journey?
Hello, Redemption. Welcome back, mate. Thank you for being here once again. Probably got about another hour to go to get back to Avonmouth. I'll get there and then I put myself on a 45-minute break, get something to eat, and then I go back out to do my
At Redemption 1123 said, hey Ginger and Steve.
to do my second collection, which is not far away. It's just about 15 minutes away from
And
Avonmouth.
Steve Dashmont said, no sign of the rain yet, Jose. At Gigatip 4051 said, Redemption, it doesn't sound like he's going to be very long. At Redemption 1123 said, what you eating for the break? And Steve Dashmont said, hi Redemption, hand waving.
I'm having some rice with chili con carne. It's drizzling, Steve. It's very fine drizzle, but it is drizzling.
And Steve Dashmont said, "It was expected, Jose, hopefully not for long." And Redemption1123 said, "Are you able to tell us what they didn't want you streaming before?"
Sorry, can you say that again, Redemption? To tell what? I woke up about midday today, Steve, and when I woke up it was raining a lot here in Bristol, and it's been raining from about midday when I woke up. So when I came into work at 8:30, most of the day it's been raining. I think Redemption said down your way was
Redemption1123
sunshine
said,
and warm.
"You said they didn't want you filming. I'm just wondering what the secret was about."
Oh, I don't think it's a. I probably shouldn't say this, but it's not a very pretty place to go into. It's a chicken farm. Sorry, yeah, it's a poultry. I'm not sure if
And
that's.
Steve Dashmont said, "We have had lovely sunshine and warm weather today, Jose."
It's been raining a lot down this end. I don't think. I'm not sure if that's where the poultry farm is, but at least that's where they prepare the chicken, they package it and that sort of stuff. And it's not a very it's not a very pleasing sight. Redemption. That's all I can say.
And Redemption1123 said, "I understand they probably don't treat the animals well, so don't want people knowing."
I don't see any of the chickens there. I'm not sure. I think the actual chicken farm is somewhere else. This where I go into is.
And Steve Dashmont said, "If you ever come to Leeds, Jose, let me know and we can grab coffee and food on me, brother."
Cheers, man. I appreciate that.
And Redemption1123 said, "Oh, I see."
We'll let you know. We'll let you know, Steve. Cheers, man.
And Steve Dashmont said, "As long as it's not thrilling, we may struggle at that time. Tears of joy."
You're right, Steve. I wouldn't call you at that time. Do you also watch some trucking, Jason?
Redemption 1123 said, eating pattern must be all over the place with different shift times and when you can stop.
Yes, it is redemption. It is. That's one of the bad parts of the job. But I try to keep my eating regular, like 6 midnight, 6 in the morning. Try to keep it as regular as I can.
Gigaton 4051 said, Robert, need to get with my daughter. You good?
Thank you very much for your help, Ginger. Speak to you soon. Enjoy your time with your daughter.
At Redemption 1123 said, you sound like you eat pretty healthy, which I'm guessing most truckers don't.
Yes, I try to. Most of the time I eat healthy, Redemption.
At Robert 7489 said, yes, Ginger.
I try to eat healthy.
At Gigaton 4051 said, Thai.
Bye bye, Ginger. I try to eat healthy.
At Robert 7489 said, cheers.
And watch how much I eat and try to do a little bit of exercise from time to time so I don't put on too much weight.
At Redemption 1123 said, bye, Ginger.
Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Thank you. Your support is greatly appreciated.
Billy-D20. Welcome to my channel. Billy-D20 said, life is a long lonely road leading nowhere.
Life is a journey to be enjoyed, not questioned. That's my take on it.
At Robert 7489 said, hi Billy.
Yes, sir, Billy. Welcome and thank you very much for being here.
At Redemption 1123 said, Jose is wise.
Cheers, Redemption, man. How are you doing, Billy? Are you still here? Where are you viewing from? If you don't mind me asking. Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Thank you. It's getting a bit foggy.
At Redemption 1123 said, the road looks more busy on the other side. At Redemption 1123 said, if that is cars. At Robert 7489 said, looks like it may be wet at the Lincoln Truck Show this weekend.
I saw a shorts from it earlier. Well, no, I'm lying because it wasn't a short. It was 48 minutes long. Yeah, it was a bit sunny up that way, I think. You're right, Redemption. The other side of the road looks quite busy. Well, compared to this side of the road.
Redemption 1123 said, "What is the top speed on the driving?"
Top speed is 56 miles an hour, Redemption.
And Redemption 1123 said, "Is that a law on all trucks?"
No,
And Robert 7489 said, "What RPM is that, Jose?"
RPM is 1100 RPM. It's not, the national speed limit is 60 miles an hour for lorries on the motorway. But
And John Pickett-M6B, "Welcome to my channel." And John Pickett-M6B said, "Drive on, driver, drive on."
cheers, John. Thank you very much for being here. How are you doing? This is restricted to 56 miles an hour, which is I'm not allowed to drive over 56 miles an hour. So even when I'm going downhill, the lorry might be able to go up to 60 miles an hour, but I still gotta keep it at 56 or below.
And Robert 7489 said, "Okay. Hi, John." And Redemption 1123 said, "56 seems very specific."
Yeah, different lorries and different companies. Some companies have got their trucks restricted to 50 miles an hour, others at 53, some at 54. Yeah, but for some reason, I don't know why, lots of lorries and lots of companies have got their trucks restricted to 56 miles an hour. You could probably Google it, Redemption. Why are lorries restricted to 56 miles an hour? It's probably got something to do with fuel efficiency, I'm guessing.
And Redemption 1123 said, "Must be some kind of data they have tested."
Yes, exactly. And I'm guessing it's probably got to do with fuel efficiency.
do this improves safety, reduces fuel and cuts emissions. At Gavely 9769. Welcome to my channel. At Gavely 9769. Said. I'm still waiting, bro.
Cheers for that info, Redemption. Cavali, sounds like you're not going to be getting your fish pie tonight, mate. Thank you very much for the like. Your support is greatly appreciated. So, what have the police said, Gav? Are you gonna have to reverse, or are they gonna let you through soon? Gav is another lorry driver who works for Sainsbury's, and he's stuck on the moment due to a traffic jam, due to an accident, I think. He's been there for a couple hours.
At Gavely 9769. Said. Soon I hope, mate.
How far will you have to reverse if they don't let you through, Gav? Thank you very much for the like. Your support is greatly appreciated.
At Gavely 9769. Said. Only mile. At Redemption 1123. Said. Gav, if you're still getting paid, don't worry like Jose.
No, Gav worries a lot. He's always rushing around like Speedy Gonzalez. Thank you very much for the like. Your support is greatly appreciated.
At Gavely 9769. Said. Lol.
If it was me, I would have been in my bed sleeping already for a couple hours, man. He's sitting, getting stressed out.
Robert 7489. Said. Only. A mile in reverse. Good luck with that gap.
I was thinking the same thing, Robert. You do have a bed in your truck, Gav. Make use of it. Get in bed and go to sleep for a couple hours. Let the cops wake you up when it's time to go through.
At Gavely 9769. Said. I will win him at Bigham's, mate. At Clock 0965. Welcome to my channel. At Clock 0965. Said. Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, Cox. Welcome and thank you very much for being here. How are you doing? Gav, get me a
At
fish.
Redemption 1123. Said. Hello, K-Dog.
Welcome, K-Dog. Sorry, mate. My speech chat tells me Cox. I didn't realize it was K-Dog.
And Robert7489 said, "Hi K-Dog.
How are you doing, bro? Gav, get me a fish pie.
And Cox0965 said, "Hey Redemption and Robert, and it's all good Jose, and I'm doing good." And Richbank100
Good to hear,
welcome
man.
to my channel. And Richbank100 said, "Hey there hand waving Canada." And Gavely9769 said, "I will try mate."
Hey, rich man. Man from Canada, thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here.
Cox0965 said, "How are you, Jose?"
Pretty good, K-Dog. Pretty good, man. Keeping up.
And Richbank100 said, "Where are you located?" And Redemption1123 said, "Welcome, Rich." And Robert7489 said, "Hi, Rich."
Currently in Bristol, located in Bristol. I'm on the M5 motorway. Bristol, UK. About to get to junction 20, I think it is, of the M5. Thank you very much for the like. Your support is greatly appreciated.
And Richbank100 said, "I lived in Bristol when I was 5 years old."
Very nice, Rich. Very nice. When are you coming back to visit?
And Richbank100 said, "Now I live in Vancouver, Canada." And Cox0965 said, "Jose, I'ma keep you on, but gotta go mow."
That's cool, K-Dog, man. Thank you very much for your support today. And how's the work going, man? You can tell me later. So,
And Robert7489 said, "Cheers, K-Dog." And Redemption1123 said, "Jose, how cheap is it where you live compared to London area?"
not very cheap, man. I heard Bristol is just slightly cheaper.
And Richbank100 said, "I'm almost 80 years old, so don't think I'm coming back anytime soon."
Oh, okay, Rich. Understood. How are you doing? How is it going in Canada? I don't think it's much cheaper, Redemption.
And Richbank100 said, Going really good here today, thumbs up.
That's very good, Rich. Thank you very much for
At
the like.
Radionut, welcome to my channel. At Radionut said, greetings from the United States. Be safe on those roads. At Redemption 1123 said, need to live far up north to bring the prices down. At Richbank 100 said, it's like summer now collision Canada. At Radionut said, hello roads. At Robert 7489
Hello, radio.
said, hi radio.
Welcome and thank you very much for viewing my live stream. How are you doing? Which part of the USA are you from?
At Radionut said, yes sir, I am located in Cincinnati, Ohio, and at the very start of the Midwest of the United States.
Very nice.
At Richbank 100 said, that road looks so beautiful, starstruck.
It is rich. The roads in the UK are very beautiful. The UK on a whole is very beautiful.
At Redemption 1123 said, yeah, the roads look nice at night. At Richbank 100 said, smooth as silk.
It is, it is.
At Radionut said, back in the mid-1970s, how do you spend some time at Lakenheath Air Station there with the British guys teaching them radio procedure?
Very nice, radio. So I'm guessing you're a military man, yes?
At Richbank 100 said, where are you going to?
I'm about 10 minutes away from Avonmouth, which is the depot I'm based at.
Robert 7489 said, are those the lights of Bristol in the background?
That's the light of Avonmouth.
At
Avonmouth.
Radionut said, oh, that should say back in the mid-1970s I spent some time at the Lakenheath Air Station there in England. I was teaching British guys radio procedure.
That's very nice, radio. Very nice. It's the Avonmouth docks, Rob.
At Tsushima 2456. Welcome to my channel. At Tsushima 2456 said, you should get a job transporting money from London back. That's our way in, bro.
sounds like a very good job, Tsushima.
At Robert7489 said, okay. Hi Sush. At Radionut said, spent 22 years in the 1989 till 1989. And I've been in States here in the United States.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you very much for being here. It's a pleasure to be in your company. Yeah, that's the Bristol docks, sorry, the Avonmouth docks
At
you can see, Rob.
Robert7489 said, wow radio, that is some accomplishment. At Tsushima2456 said, Robert, you want to help get it done? At Radionut said, yeah Robert, it was just something that I had to do. I came from a military family and it was just my turn to join up. At Robert7489 said, lol. Sush, I'm too far away to assist. At Tsushima2456 said, you have the money to use a private jet to meet us. At Robert7489 said, okay. Call of Duty radio.
I can fly the airplane, Tsushima. I've got my pilot's license, so it sounds like it's a very good job for me, Tsushima. How much am I going to get paid?
At Robert7489 said, Jose can fly dog lol.
Yeah, it sounds like he's in the right place, Robert.
You can retire from this lorry driving and live a good life. It's taking some risks, but that's how you win in life.
Sounds very promising, Tsushima. Very promising. You're in Scotland, right, Tsushima?
At Robert7489 said, I'm guest of His Majesty Sush.lol. At Redemption1123 said, are people able to stream when they fly? I'm guessing not.
I was thinking about that, Redemption. Maybe I should go flying sometime soon and take my phone and see if I think the signal dropped at about 1,500 feet. The signal drops from some of my previous flights. I know that one of the instructor was on his phone, and at about 1,200 feet, 1,500 feet, I can't remember very well, the signal drops. But I can fly at 500 feet as long as I stay away from built up areas and buildings and stuff like that. You can fly at 500 feet, so it's not an issue.
As Robert7489 said, do a vid, edit it, then post it. At Redemption1123 said, do you consider yourself a better driver or flyer?
I'd say good at both, Redemption. I'm good at everything. I'm joking. I'm probably a better flyer than a driver because I've had lots of accidents as a driver. I've never had any accident as a pilot, so he's definitely a better pilot than a driver. I've got lots of videos at home, short videos on my computer, Robert. I should probably upload a few of them sometime in the future.
Redemption1123 said, pilot, you can't have accidents and live to tell the tale.
Yeah, that's right, Redemption.
At Scorpion_Mortal Kombat 1022. Welcome to my channel. At Scorpion_Mortal Kombat 1022 said, are you on your way to the second collection? At Robert7489 said, good idea. See how that works for you.
Yes, I will, Robert. I'm about 2 minutes away from the depot, coming back from my first collection. So I'm gonna pull in the yard, have a 45-minute break, get something to eat, and then go out for my second collection, which is only about 10-15 minutes away. So I don't think I'll be doing a live for that. It's very close. So thank you very much, everyone, for being with me during the live. Your support is greatly appreciated. I'm about to get back to the yard, so thank you very much. Enjoy your day or night, wherever you are.
At Redemption1123 said, bye everyone, take care.
Yes, that's right. Bye bye, everyone. Take care, and thank you very much once again. Speak to you guys soon. If I don't get to speak to you again, enjoy your weekend.
At Robert7489 said, they have a canteen there, Jose. Cheers, Jose. Have a good trip.
Thank you very much. They've got a kitchen, not a canteen. They just got a kitchen with a microwave and a sink, and we can make a coffee and stuff like that. But speak to you guys on the next shift, the next live stream. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you.